Let's talk about my celebrity memoir read of the month, Non-Binary by Genesis P. Orridge, and why it wasn't really for me. I'm going to start off with going over my bias leading into this read, so that way you're not surprised by what I have to say. If you recognize the name Genesis P. Orridge, then it's probably from their musical contributions, as they are a founding member of groups like Throb and Gristle and Psychic TV. Around the same time that I was gifted this memoir, I was also gifted a memoir by one of the other founding members, Kosi. I have a video about how much I loved her book, Sisters. Although that was about different women in history and how they have influenced her throughout her life, she also mentions the time in which she was in Throb and Gristle and in a relationship with Genesis. And the way she describes that time is one in which she felt that their partner was controlling and abusive. In this memoir, Genesis doesn't ever admit those things going on. From the tone and how they recall events, that may be because they're not really thinking about others. This memoir, while good, is completely self-indulgent, which, to be fair, I'm sure comes with someone writing a memoir. But by the time we move on past their early childhood at the tail end of World War II in Britain, to their educational opportunities, we get to their university years before they dropped out and when they met Kosi. While they don't ever say anything negative about that relationship, they do seem to take credit for a lot of things. I think that is just part of their personality. As a child, they were sickly, recognized as being gifted when it comes to intelligence, was able to receive scholarships. They did experience a lot of bullying along with the other kids in the school, a stifling of their creative nature. Before they formally dropped out and started to pursue their artistic endeavors from their role models like William Burroughs and Crawley, it's giving delusions of grandeur as they build up their philosophical take on life. You're going to see in this book the phrase cut and paste a lot because that's what they found enticing about William Burroughs' writing style. That's what they apply to their musical projects, their other artistic endeavors, even to their own body later on. While I can respect them for the opinions that they have when it came to their art, it's just kind of hard to respect them when they try and claim what seems like full creative ownership in their relationship with Kosi and with other people they interacted with. I think the harshest but also most damning omission in here is when they finally talk about what led Kosi going into adult work and then creating performance art based off of her experience adult modeling and in the adult industry, some of which it sounds like Genesis is taking all the credit for. At the end of that chapter, Genesis then said that Kosi made all those choices on their own. Which was it? Were you the one that created this artistic being and loosened it onto the world? Or did Kosi make her own choices when it comes to how she was being exploited? Overall, because of my bias, I would say that this was a 2-star read for me. I can understand why other people would read it and enjoy it. Although I did finish it, I found that this book just wasn't the one for me. If you're a fan, though, of industrial and electronic music, you have an opinion, make sure you share in the comments. Which group was better? Throb and Gristle, Psychic TV, or Chris and Kosi?